I mean, it should be implied. Well, anyway, we are finally back. Turn this music down. Well, we are finally back with another Tales Untangled, the LootLore. It's been a while. Um, I lost my fucking train of thought for a minute. So like I said, we're actually officially back now. So we started a little bit late. You know, I had some work things to do. You know what I mean? I was actually talking with the family. It took me a long time to get that out the way. But here we are. We got the cast of, you know, the D&D, of course, of our Sovereign's game. Unfortunately, boss will not be with us for this remaining week. However, you know, who says that he wouldn't, you know, still be in the chat. All right. So, of course, like as always, naming out some crew we have Coco. We have Chaos. Anything you say, Chaos?
My mic is dog shit. I forgot. Hello.
I was gonna turn you up here. Then we got Fadeless.
I'm here.
Larko with us.
Hi.
And of course we
I
have
thought you might-
Raikou or E.
Hi, niggas.
And of course we have Stray. Now, as always, because I don't know if Stray's muted or he's playing his horse girl game. But of course, as always, you know, if there's other like members, of course, of the campaign who are, you know, who are gonna hop in and join with us, of course, they can hop in anytime. But like I said, we just use this time just to be able to talk about well, this last campaign. So with that being said, how do we all feel about this last campaign?
I feel like I'm gonna grab brownies because I forgot to get brownies. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
I wish some more of my group was here because I got something to say to them. I mean, but from what I'm watching with y'all shit picking up pretty fast.
Yeah, I can say
I'm
group
still
one was
behind on
definitely
group 2. I haven't watched like 3 episodes.
We've been fighting for 2 months. Don't worry.
Are y'all still fighting that fucking dragon?
We haven't even got to the fucking dragon yet,
You haven't
gang.
even gotten here yet. Damn.
Yeah,
We've been out here fighting NPCs.
Oh no.
not wrong actually. To be honest, not wrong at all. I can definitely say that, albeit, you know, some of the group too. I don't know if I couldn't be here because it was just getting late. But the others, who knows? They might make it. But from what I could see from your guys' group, there's just a lot of sabotage going around, man. Like everyone is out for each other. From what it seems like, man. It's just you guys are moving a lot slower than I guess you guys anticipated. But Eve, I could say, man, Raikou and his character, there's been some development going on because what started out as like the jokester kind of group, you really locked in for this week.
I mean, hey, I just don't want to be like I told you, I don't want to be the Tyrese of the Fast and Furious series.
Valid.
Just be the clown the whole time.
Huh.
And also, I'm also starting to get into it more. I didn't want to hold a Jamaican accent for like a year for 3 hours every session. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it.
Dog,
I'm not Jamaican, you know, so.
Which I completely
Just
understand. That having that whole, especially when you get that good accent going, like, you got to hold it all the way through to the end.
Yeah, it's inconsistent. I start sounding like I'm from Zimbabwe halfway through instead of Kingston. it just don't work, gang.
All right, what about everybody else? How they kind of feel about, you know, this last session?
I thought it was great. Definitely a lot of insights into. I think characters. I enjoy kind of making things difficult for everyone else.
Yeah, you might. Who knows? You might get where it's coming to you. Who knows? One
I
of
highly
these,
doubt that.
Oh.
I'm back.
one of these sessions. Chaos, how do you feel? How was the session for you, man?
I am so very grateful, Raikou, driving the plot forward, and no one else will. Holy shit.
We were just talking about that.
In fact,
No one
to
else was
be
gonna do
honest,
it.
he really has been like pushing the plot forward.
Cause
I
like
bet you could still be talking to the tavern lady.
he's not fucking here, but fucking Bobby fucking put us in a fucking Naruto Shippuden filler arc. Nobody want to deal with that shit, bro. I'm like, I know Boss
No,
fucking wrote a story. He wants us to fucking like explore. He can't do that if this dumbass is turning into a fucking wolf for no reason. Now Boss gotta pull shit out his ass. Now we gotta fight 14 zombie bitches. Like, if I couldn't even go over the snow bunny.
Actually, yeah. To be honest, yo, that was. I don't know if
I ain't expecting it to look
whoever
like that. I
whoever
spit my water
didn't
out.
see group 2, like, the tavern lady that he been macking
No.
on, hey, she ended up being attractive. I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw that. I almost DM boss myself and was like, I got to get to know her name.
What the fuck?
Mind you, the mother want me, not her, the mother. But you know,
Hey,
Hey, you can settle for less.
I don't know how we don't know what the mother looks like. The mother could be like, I don't know,
That's true.
like a upgraded, like kind of like Ambessa and Mel. How the mother's a badass.
all right, Coco, what did you feel? How did you feel about the this week's campaign?
I had fun.
Did you really?
Yeah, did you really?
Yeah.
That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like you had fun then. That's all you got to say about it.
Sounded very mediocre. It's fun.
I was there.
How about you, Stray?
That I can say right now.
But
thought-
did you ask me?
Yeah.
I thought it was a great session, honestly.
Hey, turn on the voice changer game.
Oh my God, leave that
I'm on
shit
my phone.
alone.
I'm not even on my computer yet. I'm still moving, flooring around.
Oh,
I
you're
had a
still
lot of
working on
fun.
the
I
house.
think we're pushing the story forward pretty nicely.
Oh, wait. Now I thought
I'm
about it.
very
Hold on.
interested to see how the fuck we get out of this next predicament. I'm getting real tired of this dude already, bro. I've only seen this fucking character twice, man.
Coco, you
yeah.
said you had something to say?
What do you guys think?
You said
Should
you had
we,
something
should
to
we
say?
talk it out with that guy? Should we try to talk it out before fighting him, or what? See what he wants.
Do you think Svalus will let you?
I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
We're talking about fighting you next session.
Oh, me?
No,
Yeah,
we're not.
Yeah, I don't think that'll go very well for you guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
You gotta stir the pot. That's crazy.
Listen, because
I think anyone's gonna get fought next session. It's fucking
say-
Hale. After all the shit she was saying at the end there,
Oh yeah.
pissed off
Uh-oh.
everybody.
I gotta
No,
clap
she
first.
didn't
I didn't
Don't
say a
bad
word,
mouth the
but I
God
was
King, bro.
thinking it.
No,
Shut-
Hale didn't piss Fizz off. Fucking Fizz was more pissed off with Kaylin.
I can tell
I mean,
you,
Caitlyn is a
doesn't give
fucking loser.
Can't even give a fuck with a
All
frog
I'm
face.
saying is,
Crazy.
y'all ain't doing yourselves any favors painting the picture for your folk. All right, that's all I'm saying, man.
For a character that's
yeah.
supposed to be really stealthy, he sure does talk a lot. Kaylin.
Yeah,
all the
you're,
fucking
you're,
time,
you're
my
definitely,
God.
you're definitely looking to die too, all the fucking time.
Imagine
Yeah. So what
you're
we were
walking
saying,
by.
Fadeless, when you weren't paying attention,
Yeah.
was do you think we should try to work things out or talk it out with this guy that just revisited us, or are you looking to
The
just
Briar
kill him?
Mother?
No, motherfucker, the guy that just showed up at the end of the last session.
Mark
Mark
here?
here? No, that was
and you're oh,
that
yo,
was the
Mark.
same.
Yeah,
that was
guy.
the same. That was the same guy who was after trying to kill you.
No, there's no way in hell we're working out with that dude.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, that's the same guy. That's the same guy who's trying to kill you.
Yeah. He was trying to kill everybody.
The same guy
Yeah, you
I
know.
hit with the carriage.
Briar Queen was a misunderstanding, and she's like a godly entity. So we didn't have a chance with her. But that dude is just
Why did
it
they have a
was
chance
too
with her?
I wonder who said her name like 40
wonder-
fucking times.
I wonder.
Oh
I
my
wonder.
God,
I wonder
yeah.
who's to blame for that one. To be honest.
I wonder who yelled.
Hey, nothing-
Leroy
technically
Jenkins
speaking,
and swung his
nothing
sword at the
happened.
Briar.
What do you mean nothing
Oh,
happened?
yeah,
She
you
became
just-
big.
Yeah, she got big, but that doesn't necessarily mean that was because the only thing that I caused was her to like spawn multiple times. She might have been.
No, you're the one that started the first fight with her.
You did bum rush
That
her.
is true. I did do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You threw the sword.
Leroy
You
Jenkins,
literally,
that
yeah,
shit.
you literally bum rushed her.
All I'm gonna say is for group 2, bitches about to start dying. If they don't want to act, if they don't want to act right, I'm literally about to start. I'm not gonna do it, but Raku may start fucking this killing people when they get close to low HP.
I'm not gonna do it, but Raikou.
Cause Raku can fucking this teleport and hide until someone's about to die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
But like, yeah, I feel like we just been stalemating.
especially with everything that's been going on with I mean, the F in the room with fucking Thigh and all that shit, man. What do you guys feel about the cop out from Thigh? How he literally tried to betray you guys again by going to the guards, gets beaten to death, but then miraculously ends up back with the group, and then
I
back
don't think
alive
he's
again.
lying when
I
he
mean,
stated-
I actually kind of wish Boss let him get his move off.
Yeah, because I
I
mean,
would like to see what
What
happens
move?
if he brags about it so much.
Thigh
He was
was really talking
basically
about
about to
he
fucking-
was gonna nuke the whole group 2. He was like, if I die, I'm gonna just basically give a chant off to my fucking ancient god, and he's gonna come through and just nuke everything. And he believes that's why Boss gave him the cop out coming back. He was like, he's been wanting to die just so he can nuke it. He can nuke everything.
Man,
Burn it all.
hey, fuck it. Yeah, bro. Why not?
I wouldn't mind at this point. I want to see what he's
Yeah.
bragging about because I'm interested.
Imagine. I hope I hope he was like a fucking nat 1, and then he's like the size of a worm.
I mean, the photo of his deity is literally in the campaign, like in the concept art. It's that gigantic fucking bug thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the thing he was trying to call upon.
Doesn't mean it'll help him.
I mean,
No guarantee.
I'm pretty he's part of that's hive mind, right? Like, I don't know how the fucking his race works. I don't know how his race
I think
works.
he
at all.
break away from the hive mind in the first episode.
I mean, he's still.
Yeah.
I mean, he like broke away, like he has his own like independence, but I'm pretty sure that's still like his family.
Yeah, he broke away
It's
from it,
true.
but who the fuck knows what his character's gonna do?
Yeah,
He's a hoe.
yeah. His whole thing, his whole arc is
He literally just here to be a dickhead. So you know.
literally, to be honest, valid. Yeah, definitely 100% is. He's literally there just to screw over the rest of the group. And he almost succeeded a few times. Didn't he like try to kill like Chaos? Like I think like the week before
Me
Chaos
and
ended?
Eternalian.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure the backstab him.
Yeah, so how are you gonna party? Like, if you guys make it out of this fight, I'm assuming you guys are gonna kill him, right? Like,
I'm immediately throwing hands the second I get a chance because I've already tried twice and Boss just ignored me.
I think
So- I'm just gonna
I
wait
don't
until I get
think
another chance.
Gallagher can throw hands at anybody.
Fireballs. I shouldn't have said hands. I should have said fireballs.
Okay, that's better. 'cause I'm about
Yeah,
to
so
say-
actually,
Fan
so that
balls.
actually is a valid question though. So like, other than Chaos, what to E, the other part of the group, like what is to be done next? You know, once you guys finally got a situation like with Thigh, because he actively, in every situation, like tried to actively betray the group. So like, do y'all motherfucking keep him around? Do y'all motherfucking find some use for him, or do y'all just try to end him?
group 2.
Yeah, it's a question for you.
Yes, Raikou. For once, it's actually less a group too.
I know, right?
I don't know, man, because he's useful at times. Well, he doesn't bother Raku because Raku doesn't have any magic, so he doesn't really affect me. I feel like he's more Gallagher's problem, and Raku backs Gallagher up in the story a lot. So if he attacks him, Raku may just have to kill the fucking bug.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Now, then my next question. And this is gonna be more for like the majority, because I know this is definitely a question that that even had Boss had originally wanted to ask. You know, for the future, like future campaigns, that we end up doing. What is something that you would hope, that gets kind of added, or that we just start doing, or even if it's like, hey, I believe like everything's fucking perfect with the campaign and what we're doing now. What's one thing that you hope like we'll start doing going along campaign?
I mean, mostly I just want to do. I want to do classic D&D kind of fantasy thing. You just go around collecting littler quests, side quests. We haven't had really a chance to go around a town to get side objectives done. It's always been right in our face that we need to keep going straight down what bosses plan for us is the main story. And I feel
Yeah,
like
true.
I just wanna go do all the side quests, like in Dragon's Dogma, Skyrim, or any of the big RPGs. It's really something I want to experience in D&D someday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
true.
All right,
I
anybody?
think personally,
Yep.
I'm a big fan of like history and like the lore of things. So I'd like to see if we were to dive more into each character's like backstories.
Well, that's that's bound to come, as the story like more like unveils. Like you
Characters
gotta
and stuff
remember,
like
this is still we're still in like chapter
Yeah.
like 7.
I know we're still early, but still, that's what I like. That's the stuff that I really enjoy. So that's what I'm looking forward to
Okay.
doing more of.
All right.
Same.
Yeah, I would definitely like more variety in our path, I guess. Like, I mean, maybe when we're done fighting this guy, I want some time to character build and to do other things other than just fight.
But more of our own time to actually like genuinely exploring ourselves and try to figure things out instead of just being like, hey, well, like you realize like this is where you need to go, and or, like just being told this is where you need to go and this is clearly what's going on next. Okay. Larka?
Yeah, this is my first. So I
Yeah,
agree with them.
the last D&D campaign I was in was very grimdark and very, very dark and like lots of brutality. And I don't know, I feel like that could be really fun.
That
We were,
really
like,
is
in a
boss's
very-
style.
Alright.
Very dark, like it was like a world where it was primarily like everybody was evil, and like you were evil. It was like a really cool aspect of it because everyone had their own like
Oh, so
Their own
Larka wants this
demons.
campaign to get darker, is what I'm hearing.
Could
Yeah.
be
He wants to
very
see
cool.
people die brutally.
I
I
kinda-
almost died
I still don't know what to think of Larka's character, man.
Say it again?
I'm still trying to figure out what to think of Larka's character. I'm not even convinced she's a real person yet.
I want him to bring
Oh.
in characters from our backstory and brutally kill them right in front of us.
Oh,
I
but I
mean,
do feel like my character has a lot of growth to be going through, and like as I'm sure you guys remember, like I have a lot of rage built up that I am not quite sure how to verbalize.
She angry.
Well,
Yes.
don't verbalize. Just use your sword.
They just scream at a tree.
Hands.
It usually helps me.
Scream at a tree.
basically.
Just
Coco. Your thoughts.
Yes.
Your thoughts on the question.
Huh?
Your thoughts on the question.
What was the question?
Yeah, she's gonna ask what the question was because he wasn't paying attention at all.
yeah, she was in her own head right there for a little bit.
Just like in the campaigns.
Hey yo.
Hmm?
Thank you.
I don't use any idea what we're talking about.
So then I'm just gonna go ahead and that. Then one thing that I was
Ask her
kind
the
of,
question.
I mean, I'm
What was
gonna
the question?
Just repeat the question for her.
basically
the question?
what is something that you want as in like an addition like to the campaign or be like added on to, or things you're looking forward to or you want to happen.
Certain
that
things you would
alligator
like
just
to go
I think
came.
everyone's
through
tired
or
tonight.
whatever.
Some more silly, goofy moments.
I do like the silly, goofy
Yeah.
moments.
I
Those were fun.
Yeah.
I want a little scandal in there, though.
Ooh.
I want the
What
gambling alligator to
A
get down.
scandal.
Yeah.
Just
I think
The
the
gambling alligator needs to
alligator
join our party
Audrey?
plan.
I
He's
want to see
great.
an alligator riverboat gambling thing. That'd be
Audrey?
awesome.
Croco Gator,
Yo.
whatever the fuck he is.
I
Audrey?
want Raikou to meet Hell. That's what I want.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
for
Oh,
all
I'd
the
love to see
wrong
that too.
reasons. For all of the wrong
It don't
reasons.
matter why.
Oh, they're all right.
It'll be a great.
I
It'll be a
want- I
great
wanna see
scene.
some scandals. I want to see people being like, I don't know,
Like,
getting bitches.
getting what?
I want to see
Getting
people getting
bitches.
bitches.
Oh.
how do you have an expensive ass microphone that I gave you and it still sounds like you can't
Yeah.
even be? Still sounds like it's like $20
Does it?
from the how you like you don't even talking, so so you barely hear you half the time.
Oh, sorry. Because I don't know how close I should be to my microphone. So I don't like
Then
eat my microphone.
then
Nom, nom,
Go
nom.
ahead.
then for me, then I would say one thing. I was kind of talking about it with Stray in E at one point. One thing I'm kind of like I'm hoping for or like looking like to add is some people from our backstories, like important key figures to us, like popping up in
Yeah.
each other's campaigns, like Group 1 or Group 2, because I still
Oh.
feel like at one point in time, like we will combine. You know, I still have that inkling of a feeling.
Oh, yeah,
You know.
definitely.
The one shot kind of helped us see that it's definitely possible that all of us were able to kind of get together and, you know, run a campaign together, like with like the 12 of us, you know, or I think it was like 11 at the time. And then us really not be able to like not stepping on each other's toes and everyone getting their own like chance in the spotlight, you know?
Yeah.
And being able to actually work together. So I feel like with that, like with the success of how that turned out, that it opens up the possibilities of us meeting together. So with that, like certain key people that, you know, that we have in our lives, you know, like someone that was very important to me, like you guys end up meeting like in Group 2's campaign, and you guys end up meeting them and doing whatever the fuck with them. So therefore, like when we actually do come together, you know, it's actually expanded a little bit more, you know, and that kind of pays attention to like, hey, like we don't have to pay attention to Group 1, but it'll be like the reveal of that, hey, like this person that, you know, that we end up knowing that we ran into in our campaign just so happens to be, you know, someone who's important to, you know, this person from a different group's backstory or whatever the hell. You know what I mean? To kind of like tie us a little bit more like together or make those reveals a little bit better. That's me. I don't know if you
I
guys
just can't wait
agree.
to see what boss has cooked up to make us meet up. If he has anything cooked
Oh,
up
yeah.
yet.
That's
I
one
want to
thing
see
I'm
what I want to see what his plan is.
That's one thing I hope. I would say like the biggest thing is that I would be kind of disappointed if, you know, we go through this whole entire thing and we just never click up. I'd be kind of disappointed. Be like, man, like we're
I
just
mean,
sitting
they might
here.
all die.
Say it again?
We all got to team up to.
Well,
fight the
not
God
even
King
like
on
not
boss.
even like if hey, if even if they all fucking die, man. At least like if we can get a campaign in where at least throughout the fucking story, Group 1 and Group 2 are just combined. Whether they have some new fucking faces or whether it be the same faces, right? Group 1 and Group 2 just combined. You know? That's the only thing I'm looking forward to, and I'll be kind of disappointed if that just never happens.
What would we all think of a giant centipede just showing up out of nowhere?
Probably what the
At
fuck
this
is
point,
that?
seeing a talking frog and a talking alligator, crocodile came in,
I
whatever the fuck it
mean,
is,
Not
just
as a
wouldn't be
cry-
surprised
it's a,
at
it's
this
a
point.
gator. It's a
Just-
Or are
fucking
they made
alligator.
of wax though, and did they take bites out of your leg?
Just wouldn't be
and
surprised at this
watching
point.
What?
Kale absolutely brutalize a tree that's a living person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Stray sacrificing a tree and stabbing it in the heart. At this point,
That's dope.
Kaylin's just not surprised anymore. I came in here, like figuring out people's backstories. I feel like Kaylin at this point is the most normal individual there is.
Nigga that
That's
stands in trees
probably
to talk,
true.
to have conversations.
Say it again.
So
Say
the
it again.
motherfucker that stands in trees to have conversations.
No, we were in a tree that's we're in a forest that's like alive, and like the plants and the trees are made out of like people,
Not really a
I
forest.
guess.
Like it's like a
They're
No.
people.
demon god
Whatever
druid
is that?
thing's brain.
Yeah, and so one of the trees were like bleeding, like blood, and then apparently like Stray like removed its heart and fucking stabbed it
Yeah,
Kale-
just to be grimdark.
just for
To
whatever
really
reason.
drive
And then
that theme home.
and then there were haunting screams from stabbing the tree heart. So
And then I figured it out, didn't I?
Yep.
what did we even end up figuring out from that?
I
That
already
we were
knew.
inside of the Briar Ride.
I
I like
mean,
it.
we already had a feeling, did we not?
I
No.
don't think anyone brought it up prior. No.
No
I
one
I
did.
was honestly.
We knew about it being alive, like the forest
Yeah.
being alive. I don't think we realized we were inside of the Briar
Yeah,
Ride.
that's true.
I-
That is
Or
that-
Rowena.
yeah, that's true.
Myself.
That
Well,
is
Andy,
indeed
speak up next time. Come on. Don't be afraid to say what you're thinking.
I
Like,
really
we should
do mean
kill
to.
Fadeless. Wait, what?
What?
Mhm.
I was one
Might
of
not
those
work
that
out
was
great for you. All I'm gonna
100%
say.
like, like he's useful. In some ways, gonna be very useful.
Who,
I
Fadeless?
don't see it.
Yeah.
Assuming you all, first of all, that's assuming you all can kill me, and that's also assuming that if I did die, nothing catastrophic would happen.
We would kill you.
We would definitely kill you.
I don't think
Definitely
any of our,
not.
if any of our characters are strong enough to 4v1, then someone had a problem balancing characters. I don't think there's any world where, unless like the dude is just extremely lucky with his rolls, you're beating 4v1.
Yeah, I can guarantee you could have all the powers that you think that you have, but as long as that health bar is not that fucking high and you still need to roll, we can still kill you.
Maybe.
There's no maybe to it. That's just how D&D works. There's no maybe to it.
I don't know.
It's just how
I'm
the
already
game works.
planning out.
I
my
don't want
next
to say anything else about my character, but
Wait,
I'm
say it
just
again,
saying
Marco?
Your
I
next
may have things
character.
up my sleeve that you'll not know about.
Say it again, Lark?
And that's assuming all of you would even agree to kill me.
Oh, I didn't.
Because
I
just
didn't
because
need.
one of you would
I
want to
didn't.
fight me,
I didn't
doesn't
need.
mean that
I
all
didn't
of you
need
would.
dog. To be honest, I didn't need anyone. Everyone. The last to be. I did not care about Coco and Larka's votes in that one. It was straight Osiris.
You think we give a fuck about your opinion either,
It was straight
bitch?
Osiris. If
Damn.
Hax gave the thumbs up, like that motherfucker was dead because Caitlyn already knew
because
what the
even if-
fucking
even if
frog
you
and the
did-
girl was gonna say.
Even if you did hit me in the neck with your knife, that wouldn't have just one shot me.
Dude, I can fucking
But what about
roll.
the other
I can
two
literally
people,
roll.
though?
I guarantee you couldn't do
I
it.
think
Unless you
if-
rolled great.
Like
I
like I
think
said, so with
that we
with my
will-
abilities, right, with assassinate, with my skills and everything, I could probably get off in one turn. You guys saw it. I pulled off like 4 attacks
Yeah.
in one
true.
turn.
I think that we should figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Yeah, like you guys forget too. Like in the span of one turn, I was alone did 86 damage to somebody in one turn. Your health, if
What?
I roll well, your health
It's
ain't make
also
it
luck.
do that.
Luck based.
Yeah, I'm saying.
No, definitely.
Also with my assassinate, I roll advantage, so I literally
there's
get to
no
roll
talking you
twice
guys
to see if
out
I
of
can
it.
hit.
I know.
Yeah,
I guess we'll see.
I know how that works.
yeah. So I
No,
get to
kinda
roll
just
That's
want
why
it
you
advantage.
to
shouldn't be
happen.
too overconfident.
I kinda just
Yeah.
want to see this happen.
Exactly.
There was a reason my
That's like
character
no, like
didn't
that's just
seem
how
safe.
confident that I would be able to do it. And
Yes,
be
I
able to pull it
understand that
off
you're
successfully.
confident, but there was a reason that my character was also not worried at all.
Yeah,
about
and
you.
I completely understand that. Like me as a person, I completely understand that. I mean, doesn't mean I still wouldn't do it. That's for
Doesn't
Kaylin
mean
to
I
find
still
out
don't
later.
want
That's literally for Kaylin to find out.
You guys sure brag about how much you can
Fuck
kill
around
each
and find
other a
out.
lot, but you guys never kill each other.
We
Oh,
never did.
dude, the group one that got actually got really close.
I think
Well,
we
me and
are starting
my
to-
character and Kaylin have already gotten in a couple like.
It got to
'cause
the point.
he
Oh
tried
yeah,
to
you
kill
guys
me.
are heated.
It got
Yeah.
to the point, Chaos in group one, where Kaylin had Dusker like literally grabbed him by the neck and had a knife to his throat.
Yeah, and then before that, we had another argument.
That was an
No.
argument.
It
This is the
wasn't really
first
an
time.
argument, it was
This
you-
is the first time
It was
Kaylin
you
drew a
threatening
weapon.
me. No, you drew your weapon and pointed at me, and 'cause remember I said if you're gonna draw that knife, make sure you use it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the first time actually it was actually held up against his neck though. Like literally, I was looking for Osiris because I knew Kaylin knew that the frog and and Endy were gonna say like, yeah, don't kill him because that was just you guys' vibes and personality the whole time. But the hail that we were been on the same wavelength for a while and like Osiris, like that was it because to Kaylin, those are the ones who are genuinely making big decisions.
Fuck. Oh
So
shit, my
it was
bad.
literally just them two. And I already got a ass from Hale, so all of those are for Cyrus. Osiris is like, absolutely, dude. Yeah, just attempt. Whatever would have happened, it would have been for Kaylin to find out. You know what I mean? That's also part of the story.
Mhm.
Also something I was looking forward to in the story. Because like as I was talking to Stray after too, I was like, for him to be, that confident, he's clearly hiding something that Kaylin doesn't know about, and it'd have been really interesting to see what it would have been.
Yeah.
But that definitely
We're
got
definitely
to
gonna-
but that definitely got to me thinking that I'm literally just a normal ass rogue, bro. Like I may be strong, but I'm just a normal ass rogue. I see fucking this motherfucker who clearly Dusker's got to be some type of like god something. Fucking Stray, who's fucking half angel. The goddamn tiefling, who's also a frog, and then Osiris, who's goddamn
all of us
visioning.
you're right. All of us are fucking crazy except you.
Yeah, visioning
That's
like
so funny.
crazy, like crazy powerful like gods and shit in his dreams and whatever.
Normal.
I'm
Both
just
me and Osiris have some kind of like secret god or something.
This
That's
is a
fucking
frog.
Larka made a
I
deal
don't
with
know the
some fucking
details, yeah.
eldritch, some fucking eldritch being.
the god. Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah,
just-
and then
all of us
I'm
have
just the son of a
absurd
sovereign.
backstory.
I'm just the son of a sovereign. My dad is just the my dad's the subject to the god king.
Necessarily is going on with Osiris's character. He's been pretty quiet.
Yeah,
Oh
but
no,
you can,
I'm just assuming. I
you
don't- I
can
don't know
tell
that's
you
what
can
it
tell
is.
from the vibe that he's clearly got
I'm
some.
just making assumptions.
Yeah, and I'm just the son of a sovereign who's just been alive for a very,
So
very
y'all
long
can make
time.
assumptions about my character too that might not necessarily be fully correct.
Yeah,
And I still got things I'm hiding as well. So
and then there's just me.
yeah, from a metagaming standpoint, we definitely shouldn't be fighting each other at this point, especially when we're trying to get out of this fucked up situation.
No, what do you think we're trying to do? Fadeless, Duscore, fucking whatever the bitch's name is, whatever the bride's name is.
Rowena.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Oh yeah.
Now, moving on from that though, for our two in group 2 though, what? I want to talk to. I have a question for E here, because this one would, like I said, it caught me off guard. Like I said, E locking in completely caught me off guard. What was the thought process on the tunnel? Like Chaos, I'm gonna ask you as well, because originally your thoughts was you were completely okay with it until E was like, all right, man, out of character here. Like, let's fucking talk. Like, this shit's it feels like a fucking setup. And then everyone's like, okay, well, let's not. Yeah, but it took that Raikou, holding his belief that I'm not fucking taking this thing. I'm not doing it. That to make the move. So for Raikou or for E, what drove it? And then for Chaos, like what made you what made you go along with it? And two, what made you follow Raikou afterwards?
Well, for me, it's two things. One, my group is full of fucking idiots, and two, it was just too obvious. Like, and they are so quick to agree to it, and I'm confident. Like, Boss said no wings, but I can basically fucking fly.
That's
So like, I'm
that's
like,
the whole
That's
reason.
it.
That's the whole reason why it wasn't necessarily no wings. It was no flight abilities.
hey,
that's-
look at that. He gave me flight abilities. I can ride the clouds.
Okay, that's if he thumbs up, that's on him then. Because he was like, hey, I don't want to have this only because of the fact of like, yeah, man, I don't want people just to be able to fly away and avoid, because that's how the greatest cop out, how to get out of a situation, just fly away.
Yeah.
If he thumbs up to anyway, if you have an ability to ride clouds and fly, hey, I don't know what to say. That's on him.
But the thing was like this dragon, this just been flying. It's been flying around in circles. Hasn't attacked anybody. But y'all want to go into a tunnel that's 2 or 3 people wide, and it's how many of us? 7 or 8. If we get
It's like
surrounded, we're
6.
fucked.
Like
So
6.
yeah. So why would we go into a tunnel while we're being pursued?
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't make any sense. And everybody's like, yeah, I'll take my chances outside. So I'm like, okay, go outside. I just won't come. Like, it's fine.
All right, then. So then with that Chaos, what was the thought of just originally being down for the tunnel, and then the follow up of like, hey, like what, like this motherfucker's on to something. Let me follow him.
So my main standpoint was I want to get Dross back, and the tunnel leads directly underneath the castle, bypassing most of the security on the outside, like all the guards in the streets. So it sounds like the best one at first. And also, it wasn't pitched as go outside, it was pitched as full frontal assault, going through all of the guards in the street, going through the main fortifications, going through the gate, going through everything. That sounds like a terrible idea considering how hard combat has been for us sometimes. But in Universe, Skellier is going to go with Raikou either way, no matter what he thinks. If Raikou's going somewhere, he's going to stay by Raikou. But mainly, once, he pitched it, it just makes sense to not take the tunnel, because, I mean, it was just finished, so it's probably not stable. It's very convenient.
Extremely convenient.
What did Thai say when he got that roll that it was behind? It was some kind of presence?
He smelled
Yeah.
decay.
Yeah, he smelled decay, so that's obviously just bad fucking vibes. Gelliard's gonna go with Raikou. I only realized after he brought it up that it's probably a terrible fucking idea to take the recently dug tunnel.
Then do you feel like, because literally right after that you guys made the decision, that's when all those guards showed up with, you know, the boss. Do you feel like after that decision was made, did that kind of confirm that your decision was right, or did you feel like, well, this feels like something that boss is kind of pulled out of his ass because he wasn't expecting us to not take the tunnel? So like the tunnel probably was the right option, but now he had to make something up to make up for it.
I think boss would have done it either way, and we would have had more reason to take the tunnel if we had already picked the tunnel. But now he wants us to second guess ourselves. But mainly,
Yeah.
it makes even more sense because now if we take out this guy, that's a really good chance to take him out without having to fight all of the forces at the same time as him. Taking him out in here is going to be better tactically. And
Huh?
we're going to be going outside anyway after we take him out.
Yeah.
So that's going to be better. That's captain
I
of
don't think
everyone
boss
dead.
really pulls anything out of his ass. I think he always
I don't-
has
I
two,
don't
think he'd
like,
do that
two
kind of thing.
situations that are going to happen. Like he's
Yeah.
either gonna, yeah, they either take the tunnel or they end up getting caught up by the fucking guards. You know, I think that was just the two options he had settled on either way.
Well, that's the thing. What made me feel otherwise, because if you know you had heard it, you know, after they decided like they're not gonna take the tunnel, like boss was like he literally hit it like an okay, and like he stopped, like as if he was like thinking of something. Like I didn't know
assumed
if
he
I
was
was
going through his notes.
yeah, I didn't know if I was the only one who noticed it, and I was just like, oh, like I felt like, to me, it felt like, oh, this is something that boss wasn't anticipating, you know, them not to take the tunnel.
I think he does go through his notes a lot. He does make pauses, and I'm assuming he was just pulling out the paper for what happens if we don't take the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, but like, that's
He
kind of the
probably has a bunch of different pathways that he has to keep track of us taking. Like he probably has 4 different stories that change
how the hell
throughout. He has to take notes on that.
how the hell are you talking? Your Discord icon isn't moving. Everyone else
Is it because I'm on my phone? Maybe I don't know.
nah, because it was earlier, 30 seconds ago. Anyway, but that's just kind of the vibe that I had picked from it. But I mean, still, I mean, this is a good choice. I mean, and plus, like, I don't know if you guys heard, but Thai literally openly admitted to like saying like, yeah, if we took the tunnel, that would have gave me an opportunity to betray you guys. So once again, proving this motherfucker is literally just out to betray
Yeah,
y'all.
you guys gotta kill him, bro.
There's a
Damn.
reason I keep saying we can't trust him and we should kill him, but I never get a chance. No
Because
one
it was
ever
like
lets
after it was like, yeah, if we would have took the tunnel, like I just would have done something and burrowed out and just left you guys to deal with whatever.
In story, he hasn't like done shit to piss my character off yet. But like
me. Yeah.
the moment he does, I'm gonna just nuke myself
Nuke yourself?
right next to him. Yeah, because I could come back from that.
I mean,
If he does his ability, he can't come back. He's already told us it's gonna kill him too. So I'm like, all right.
all right, yeah, fuck it. And so, the question is now, you know, for group 2, what do you think comes next? Because even then, like, actually, but even before that, Raikou, what are you planning? Because while everyone else is like, you know, fighting the guards, the first thing you do is, well, one, put out the fire
created
and
a-
break out a window.
I created an exit and I
Yeah.
fought smart because these idiots was gonna get trapped in a burning building. Like I said, my group are idiots.
Like I
So
said,
the first thing I did was I put the fire out and then I ripped open a fucking plank so I could teleport out if we got cornered.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. I tell you guys, like, for those who haven't been seeing the groups, like E locked in. Like all the other times, it's been kind of like jokey a little bit. E locked the fuck in for this campaign, for this particular chapter. Like that shit. This session was crazy lock in. Now, but what do you think happens? Well, one, what do you think happens next? Because if you heard Akir from, you know, doing damage to that motherfucker, like he clearly has a lot of health. And one of the first things Akira said was like, yeah, we shouldn't be fighting him and we need to leave. So the question is, what is the next steps? Are you guys going to fight him? Like, are you guys going to try to finish him off? Are you guys going to try to leave? Or what happens when you do? What are the next steps? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't fucking know because we've been fighting guards for the last 3 weeks. I can't even like predict anything.
Yeah. Well, then.
Like if we were to kill Thai, I literally have no idea where the story would go.
Well, no,
'cause
no,
right
no,
now,
no,
it
not
seems
Thai.
like-
This boss.
Oh, this boss? Oh,
Yeah.
Who the fuck? I'm not fighting that bitch. Fuck.
Oh, so what's your
I
plan?
mean, Raku's not. Run
Oh, it's crazy. All right.
possibly.
All right, so Cass, what do you?
I always give Gallagher the chance to come with me, and then I just go.
Might
Alright,
lose
then.
all your aura if you run though.
Huh?
I
I
haven't
mean,
aura farm since the first episode. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie.
when you lost, we lost Ori. Yeah, it was over from there. Oh,
It ain't
speaking of
about
which,
Ori.
hey,
Oh, wow.
speaking
He
of
graces
which,
us with
it
his
is
presence.
Akir.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigos?
Let us
Missing
move
you,
these
man. It's only
over.
2 group 2 today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's
we're
not-
fucking
that-
outnumbered.
Why we are the only ones from group 2. Okay.
Yeah, me, you, and E. That's it.
Oh damn. All right then. Oh well.
Yeah, not a lot of members. And so, with that being said, Akir, welcome. You know, how you been?
Been chilling. Sadly I have been dying at work, so that is why I haven't been able to make these, but I just got home. So what's up?
This is our first one back in a while because you know I had my own my own stuff today, or my own stuff in these
Fair enough.
last few while. But then cool. So then I'm gonna go ahead. You know, I'm actually gonna, before we get into asking Cass, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you some of the same questions that some of us already answered, and of course some of the ones that we were actually currently asking and answering right now. So the first one, I want to start with you. What are your thoughts on the last session?
Group 1, y'all did your thing. All right. That was some spectacular acting right there, some voice acting in there. It was y'all did y'all thing on that one. Group 2.
Yeah, go
Oh
faster.
my god. I'm sick of these fights. I'm getting real sick of
Yeah,
these fights.
that's literally what I just said. I was just saying, bro.
My character is all about the fade, but god damn, I'd like some time to also get into some voice acting, get to have some fun with the friends and stuff. But hey, whatever is tossed at us, we'll deal with. Fucking enjoying it all 100%. So once again, is he even here? I don't think he's here. But thank you, DM. You're doing a fucking amazing job. I could never do anything like this, so I'm very proud of you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to make this fun as shit for all of us.
Hell yeah.
And yeah.
For
And
sure.
so then the next thing is, the next question that we had asked is like, what is something that you hope, moving forward with these, with these sessions, what is something that you hope, starts getting kind of added in, or, kind of that, the DM would start like, doing more during these sessions.
So there's nothing really from the DM that I want more, It's just group 2. We are all at each other's throats, like about 24/7. Fucking okay, my bad. Raikou is chilling. Raikou is over here chilling. He's enjoying staying out of fights and getting into older women clothing. I guess I don't fucking know what you're doing, bro. He's doing something over there at the tavern, so he's doing his thing, But yeah, just a lot. I'd really like group 2 to get into that mindset of not always trying to kill each other.
Hey, we
We
addressed the
can
elephant in the room.
enjoy being around some people.
We addressed the elephant in the room. Thai is just out to backstab you guys at every possible waking opportunity.
Hey, from every D&D session that I've ever seen, there's always at least one or two that are there for that. So
Sabotaging the whole
I already
campaign.
accounted for that. Yeah, already accounted for that.
And so with that, the next question that we had asked members of group 2 is like, where do you guys go from here? Like when you guys finish everything with here, like what do we do with the sabotagee? Like Chaos talked about fighting them, throwing hands or throwing a fireball the moment he can. Raikou said that hey, like he ain't done nothing to piss Raikou off, but the moment he does, he's fucking nuking himself. But until then, he could be useful. So what about Akir? What about Blitzer?
I'm gonna have to backpedal on Raikou on what he said, because the bug has yet to do anything to me personally or Thok. And also, if the bug did do something to Thok, he kind of deserved it, because he was being an idiot a few times, like falling down the stairs and shit. So
Yeah, we'll address that elephant. We'll address that elephant. in a bit.
Can't address it with me, bro. Can't address it with me, because I don't understand what was going through his mind for that. But yeah, no, hey, as long as the bug is chill with Blitzer's not really gonna step in and do anything, because there is no team chemistry, I guess you could say. There isn't really any team camaraderie or team chemistry between everybody. So I'm just along with Thok.
Which I feel like it's kind of natural, because like, I mean, even through group 1, there's like a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of infighting, but not too much chemistry. I know Kaylin and the Frog are not on good terms as of now.
Yeah, because you keep talking shit.
I know
Yeah,
Kaylin
I
and
don't know.
Deathcore is not on good
Kaylin-
terms.
Kaylin was
Kaylin keeps
getting
fucking
Kaylin was
talking
getting his back
shit.
rubbed by the frog, bro. I don't know. They might get something going.
Not getting comforted by a
No.
frog, and he was in
Yeah.
distress. Like,
No.
I said, that was a rock. That was a rock bottom for
This
Kaylin.
This is trying to be friends with everybody, and then you had the fucking nerve to say some shit that pissed her the fuck off.
Why do you say?
So-
Why do you say
Goddamn
you?
knife
Why do you say
ears.
you have like it's me? Like, it's
Damn.
Kaylin.
You
I
play
feel
the
like my
character,
character-
so we have
Okay.
beef, man.
Hold out the K word.
Yeah,
I
man,
feel like my
okay.
character has a lot of unsolved trauma that needs to get
Yeah, and then
Wasn't your character like tied up in a bush when you first started?
Yeah.
yeah, which then
Yeah,
which
you-
then later
Come
got
on.
revealed. Which then later got revealed that my character and Indy's character actually have like history of
My
knowing each other.
favorite-
I really liked when
Hold
that
on.
was revealed because of
Where
the
is it?
connecting backstories. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck that shit.
My favorite line from Larka ever is right now is literally all I remember is being tied up and taken. Out of no context, by the way, that's all I fucking heard, and I started dying because I've been friends with Larka for like, what, 3 years?
For quite a
About
while.
3 years, 2 years almost, yeah. And I've never heard her say some shit like that. And I just sat there and I was
I mean,
like,
because
what?
like we said, it's no longer just us. Like I don't know about everybody else, but like when we're starting the session, like I'm portraying like Kaylin's thoughts. You know, like I'm not acting as me. You know, I'm acting as me. I'm about to fucking overthink the shit out of this. You know what I mean? But I'm acting as if how Kaylin would act. You know, that's how boss. You know, that's how boss like wants us to feel. You know, that's how boss wants us to try to act. And so that's what I've been trying to do. Right. And then one thing that I'd say, Kira, and I wanted to see, you know, if you kind of feel the same way. Like one of the things I was saying, you know, hoping for the future, you know, is some key figures like in our individuals' characters, like individual backstories and everything, like popping up in each other's groups. Like for instance, like some key figure in my backstory, you know, ends up popping up in your guys' campaign. So you don't have to pay attention to our story, you know what's going on, but you just meet a character, and then when I hope, you know, get all brought together, you know, it just gets revealed, you know, later on. Like that's one thing that I was kind of hoping. Like, then expanding a little bit on the lore and expanding a little bit on the character backstories and expanding a little bit on us in our interactions even for our future, right? Because who knows? I can tell you, Andy and I are gonna have a fucking problem with, you know, Thok and Blitzer because they are fucking orc supremacists. They just hate elves.
No, they're not orc supremacists. We just hate elves, bro. That's
Uh-oh.
it.
I don't think orcs are awesome. I just think elves are fucking terrible.
Yeah,
All right,
that's,
so
yeah.
I guess Gilliard is in the same boat. So like, it'll be kind of interesting, you know, to have like one of our key figures in our fucking backstory, key figures in our lives, like popping them, and then solidifying that like hatred, or hell, even one of them fucking murders a key figure, like in our
Oh, yeah.
lives. And,
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them starts to actually like get some positive feeling, even if it's just a smidgen of a positive feeling.
Yeah,
I
it's not
think-
coming from Blitzer. He better be ready for these hands
No,
on
because
site.
like I think
That is it.
boss, if you're listening, please do not actually try to do this. But like, I think it would be like kind of a crazy little thing. Like, let's say like, you know, a key figure of mine is you know looking for Kaylin's sister, right? Or what if at some point, you know, I think because Kaylin's sister's still alive, though we determined. What if they run into group 2? And what if because of, you know, their hatred for fucking elves, that they end up killing said fucking elf, right? And then we all meet
that
up.
would be
We all
crazy.
meet up. You know, we all meet up, and then for some way we were able to talk into some kind of like teamwork ability, and now my character and you know Thok and Blitz are actually getting along to find out, you know, they find out they're looking for, or I'm looking for, like my sister, and just to get revealed that they fucking murdered her. That would be a crazy.
that would
That'd be a crazy type. That would be a crazy type deal, right? Now, boss, don't actually do it, please. Now, boss, don't actually-
Hey,
There's an
bro.
elf in my
Now, why would
backstory.
you
Notes,
say
man.
that?
Take notes.
Why would you
Yeah.
say that
You're
and not
giving
just
him
go talk to
ideas.
boss, bro?
No,
Why would you do that?
Because me as Kaylin, I know I'll be fucking devastated.
Yeah.
No, fucking please
There's an
don't.
elf in my backstory that I hope Group 2 does not run into because she would kill their entire group instantly.
But like,
probably.
but just saying, like something like that,
Very
like key
overpowered.
figures. But I'm saying like key figures in our lives, in our characters popping up in each other's campaigns, because it you know expands the world a little bit more, expands the characters a little bit more, expands, you know. how
Yeah,
we know
that'd be
each other.
awesome.
That'd be dope.
And it would be interesting if like you somehow became friends with the person that you found out later that they killed your sister.
Yeah, I
He
think
kinda
that
had
would
like
be
a
that would be a
kind of like
crazy
a Star Lord in Guardians 2 moment where you're like,
Mhm.
what?
yeah, that would be a crazy kind of plot twist. You know, what I mean, that would be fucking wicked.
That's one of my favorite things about story building is the plot twist. Like,
yeah,
you gotta throw in something that hooks people and brings them in. It's like, and also brings everybody else in the group together, like to kind of figure out a way around or to kind of become closer because of that plot point that just suddenly came into just being able to see this plot twist and be like, oh wow, this is
yeah, because like even
gonna. Mm-hmm.
yeah, because
This
even taking
involved.
with like my character and everything, because he's always been kind of blunt, like very blunt and fucking kind of assholeish. But then when the reveal of Larka or Endy's and Kaylin's history, like he got a lot softer, because just that's
So
that
flaccid.
reveal. Okay, I mean,
Damn.
fucking stray. But
Good stepping.
but yeah, he got like softer. Like now he has a character like he actually like, now from it was like, well, if you fucking die in this, you fucking die, to now less of I want to make sure, at least Kayla wants to make sure that Endy gets out of it because someone from his past, right? But shit like that is what the plot twist, what gets not just even like the story moving along, but even keeps the characters invested, and gets them even acting even more, right? So the next question I had for you, Kira, because this is a question that we had for group 2. It was definitely about, one, talking about how Eve fucking locked in this session, like was just locked in, right? So with the tunnel, right? And I've heard, everyone, it seemed like almost everyone was down about going in the tunnel until like E even was like, hey, like breaking out of character here, man. This tunnel don't feel like it's no good, right? And then that's when he was like, I'm not going, like either y'all or you can go, but I'm gonna do my own thing. And kind of everyone just kind of agreed like with that. So even with you, like what was your thoughts kind of about the tunnel at the beginning, and then that overall decision of like, you know what, like fuck it, I'm gonna go with Raikou.
There was no thought process in that. Their fucking Blitzer is very simple. He does not really care. He's going wherever Thok is going. So because he changed his mind, that's where Thok, that's where Blitzer was going. So it's really
so if Thok was like, hey, fuck it, man, we're still going this tunnel, you'd be like, all right, fuck it, so am I.
Oh, absolutely. They're yeah, no. You don't fucking leave a fucking brother to just go down somewhere by himself,
So here's my question: who the fuck is the older brother and younger brother between you two?
I'll let that be answered by my boss. I'll let him answer that if he wants to. I don't know if he wants to answer that because that might have something in the background,
Okay, all right.
that
so
might come into play later.
Yeah,
so I'll let him answer that.
Yeah, we'll figure that. We'll figure that out as the story continues. Then the next, right, with this boss battle, right. First thing Easton tried to do, stop the fire, get a nice little escape. One thing that I noticed, you immediately, the moment that motherfucker took damage, one thing I noticed immediately, you're like, yo, this is not someone we should be fighting. This is like this question which catches up with the rest of the
Absolutely.
This is someone not to be fighting. So the question is, what is the move next? Right? And what do you feel like is going to happen next?
So either E is gonna grab someone, most likely Bookman, and step out, and then everybody's just gonna follow in with them, or we're gonna continue playing aggressive, and that's literally the only two ways that I see this going. I only see it being aggressive, or if someone steps out and the rest of us just follow behind them.
Now with Thok in his position that he's in, I mean, he's kind of in the middle of like everybody.
Of course he is.
What the fuck do you do? Because you made it clear that you go where Thok goes. What if they leave and your brother just doesn't? God, just go fucking stay in that together.
Shit, stay in, bro. Stay in. Blitzer will die in that fire.
So what is it?
I will say,
yeah, what's up?
Like, I do say everyone in our group is an idiot, but his character, Blitzer, being a monk, he has common sense, obviously. Like, he just fucking, his brother's is the fucking stupid one.
Yeah. That's
Right.
the elephant I'm gonna address next here for group 2. Fucking Thok, the idiot. First of all, let's get that. We don't argue this. No, Thok
He
is
is
the
the
idiot.
reason we are in half of this mess.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
shit.
Am I in character right now? Or am I not in character?
No, you're a cure. You're a cure right now.
Okay, I was about to see.
No,
Y'all better stop talking about my brother like that.
no, this is fucking
No,
a
I'm
cure.
talking-
But he is
We
an
all
idiot.
know.
They will give him that. Well, he's an idiot.
Bro, the first 5 minutes of the story, you one shot with this man.
Yes, that is. Look, bro.
So what?
I didn't expect that.
What is it?
That.
What is it
I-
gonna take for you to not die on that hill with Bobby? Because Bobby's, I see a downward spiral. I see it every
Look,
time.
man. It might just be we fucking get new characters in the end. Like I think
You're
if it
that.
keeps
You're
going
that.
downhill,
Like dying on that
yeah,
hill. Oh, that's
we're just gonna have to get new characters
had a
in
crazy
the end of
thought.
it.
What'd you say,
I
guys?
just had a crazy thought.
What's up?
Thok has brain damage.
Oh, from when I
Thok
slapped
has
him
brain
into the
damage.
wall.
Yeah. That's why he's such an idiot. That's why he's getting us all.
He was
into all
actually
this
he was
shit.
probably actually a pretty smart reason to do it. Because getting his backstory, he seemed pretty fucking serious. But then when you see Thok, he is not fucking serious at
Yeah,
all.
he's out of it. He's fucking bleeding out his skull a little bit. Blood thrown around
Oh.
in his fucking skull. Yeah, it's not going too well for him.
That
Healing
could
word
be it.
wasn't enough.
We may need to go to a doctor or something in the role play and try to
Someone
or
pull
in
Bobby
DD
aside and
session
tell
try
that
to
motherfucker
see
lock
if
the
he's
fuck
good.
in.
Yeah. Pull him
Just
aside in
saying,
real
with
life. Hey,
the
bro, you better look, bro. We're gonna do something for you. You gotta fucking lock in. Shut the fuck up with all this dumb shit. Let's go.
I'm actually glad that Thai ain't here, so he doesn't know what's coming to him if you don't lock the fuck in.
Crazy.
Ain't
So
lie.
I got
Now
a chromatic
going-
orb lined up with his name on it.
now going to group 1 because like this was something that this is something that Stray did address. A lot of us were just like, hey, like fucking fight. So the question is then with Markir here, we're at another big bad villain with even more enemies than even what group 2 was fighting. Right? Because we're at fucking
God.
19, including Markir.
Oh shoot! I didn't count
So
them.
yeah, I did. We counted 19. They were at like fucking like 13 or so, like 11, 13. We're at 19. So the question is,
No,
Yeah, I don't think we can fucking win this fight. I'm not gonna
I don't
lie.
think so
so
either.
the question is, what do we do? What do you feel like the
We're
move
stuck
is?
in the briar.
Because we're stuck in the ballroom. I'm pretty sure where they came from was the
We're in
entrance.
the ballroom.
They're all in the ballroom. How are we gonna get out?
So what's the move?
I'm
What
just
if-
trying to figure out
What
What's
if
the time again?
somebody
how the fuck did he even get to where we're at?
No
she
clue.
must have let him
Yeah, the
in.
must have let
Briar
him
would
in.
have had to let him in.
And then
So
the
she had
next
to let him
thing.
in for a
So
reason.
somebody might have pissed her off to the point where she's like, "Yeah, I'll let this person in."
Well, then
highly
again,
doubt it.
she's an
If
ancient
she was pissed off with
eldritch.
me, she would have just killed me instantly.
Yeah, she's an ancient
I
eldritch
could've
being who
easily done
probably.
that.
That's true.
It's my eyes. She's an ancient eldritch being that
It-
just
it
like
pro-
really does not fucking care.
Yeah, I really don't think me saying her name annoyed her enough that she would like want to actively try to kill me.
Well,
Because
I
if she
mean,
did, she would have just done it.
I
The first time I
actively-
said it while we were fighting her, she would have just been like, "Nope, you're
He
dead,"
did,
and I
he
would
did
have died.
say that, like, if
I
we made a deal with her, then she would let us go, but we would have to finish that deal.
And I actively
if we
said
make a
I
deal with
wanted
her.
to kill
But
her.
but it's someone who would have to genuinely actually make a deal with the Briar Bride. That's the real
Or-
question. Does somebody want to make a deal with her?
To be honest,
Hell
with
no.
the way things are looking with Kaylin and being the only normal nigga, like I could see him like I have to make a deal here to actually fucking keep up
Yeah.
with what's going on.
Maybe.
Because she's already tried to get Fizz to make a deal with her, and Fizz said fuck no. And then she already made what, Osiris?
Did Osiris
I
make
think-
it?
Osiris
was it
didn't make a deal. Well,
Osiris?
no,
Osiris
she
didn't
did
make a
talk.
deal.
She
He's
did talk to
tried
Osiris
to
about
make
it.
both of us get a deal.
Ah,
I think so
I've
far she's
already- And we
tried.
both- we
Lark.
both
She's tried.
denied
Well,
it.
Larker already has a deal made with
Yeah.
the Bride, but yeah, Fizz and Osiris were the two so far.
So
They tried to.
it
for the fuck.
might have to be to only, if we cannot fight this guy and get
I would
away from
say-
him.
I would
Actually,
say,
no. We might be able to fight him. I do have knowledge of something that I can use.
and I
So
think
maybe.
I think that
maybe.
if it comes to making a deal, like so far,
I
like
have
Kaylin
a-
would have to feel
Yeah,
overpowered enough where like not overpowered, but he has to feel like
obligated.
he's being overpowered that he cannot keep up. Because so far in his mind
Yeah.
too, like one, he thinks he's a shit. because of his title, of both sovereign heir and also like heir to the biggest criminal underground society that there is. Like he's a fucking big deal in both Basterian, not Basterian, but the Coventry and in the underground. Like, he's a huge fucking deal. And then every single fight so far, he's remained like untouched. That's because they were all like regular people. So I feel like the moment it starts getting into that, like, hey, he's in a position that's fucking out of his league, and the only way that he can be able to get close to his goal of finding his sister, that he needs more power, that's when I see him making a deal. I feel like 100% he would be tempted to make a deal. To be honest, I'm glad Boss didn't do it, but if Kalen was the one who was shown a vision and approached with a deal to find his sister, I 100% believe he would have taken it.
Yeah.
Like that's me.
I think we definitely should explore all our options before trying to fight.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Dusker. But
I think
And
Yeah.
if it requires the Bride's help,
That's the
or, I mean,
next.
we can look at it this way,
Yeah.
like,
That would mean we'd have to make a
is he
deal. 'Cause I don't
on
think she would
the
genuinely help
Bride's
us.
side? Like,
the
I don't
bride.
well, we're just
Bride's
in the
is
ball. We're
on
just in the
anybody's
we're just in
side.
the ballroom. So she's not in the ballroom with us anymore. Because when everything
What
ended,
if
we ended
someone
back
can
in the phone.
convince him? Like,
No,
someone could put him.
technically is.
I mean, someone could
Well,
definitely try to put him under
yeah, we're
spell to
still like
convince him
technically
to make
inside
a
of
deal
her,
with.
right? Or am I tripping?
Say it again.
Yeah, we're still inside her.
Yeah, we're still inside the forest, inside the ballroom, inside her brain,
What if-
inside everything.
What if somebody convinces the
Right,
what's
right?
his name?
Or
The Marquis.
Markier.
The Marquis.
Markier.
Yeah.
His name is Markier.
Marquis. Sorry, shut up. Anyways, what if someone convinced him to make a deal with the bride, but it's like not like a good deal, it's a bad deal, and
What
Right.
if we trick
bad-
him?
they're
Yeah,
all
I mean, my
bad deals.
perception, my
trick
deception
him?
stat is like a fucking, like I think a +8 in
Wait,
deception.
that's
I mean,
a
I
great
already,
idea.
I already
That's a
made him fall
great
in love with
idea.
me. So I already made him fall in love with me before. I mean, I don't know. I could do it again. I could do something.
Yeah, or we
It's
could
never
try
good
to
when
lie
you
our way
lose.
out of
I mean-
it.
Use deception.
Yeah, because that's one thing. Because I have one, like I know for a fact that I have the highest deception stat. The fact that I have not tried it yet. Who knows?
I mean, it's
Ooh,
worth a
that's
try, I
good.
guess.
Coco's cooking.
Coco's locking in right here.
Good.
Lock
Yeah.
it in. Fuck it.
We could maybe convince him.
Hold on.
I think that'd be a
Uh,
great idea.
Yes, Chaos.
Yeah, like
could
we
work.
could
It
somehow
could
convince
work.
him to
Yes, Chaos.
like if there's something in the like I'm assuming he's not having visions, right? He's walking on the floor though.
Yeah.
No, 'cause at some point,
Or maybe we have
at
to
some
get him
point.
to walk in a certain area.
Well, no, because at some point, no one started having vision anymore. Then once all the main people were inside,
That's true.
finished their visions, like no one else, because everyone else is now inside, and no one else has.
Maybe we
his
should.
vision anymore.
You wonder? I wonder if he even knows where he's at.
I'm pretty sure
Stepped
he 100%
aside and fucking
knows.
Audric had a vision.
Well, because he was already inside with us.
No, he
He-
wasn't.
Yeah, he
He
had went
stepped in
inside
with
us.
me. No, he stepped in with me.
Oh, then I don't fucking know then. Because for everybody else, like we're still in the ballroom and no one else is having vision.
Bro,
'Cause
I
at some
wasn't even
point-
supposed to be in the ballroom at all. I was standing outside, and the boss was like, "Nope, you're in the ballroom now." And I was like, "What?
Magic,
How?
magic,
Magic trick.
I didn't want to go in there."
magic.
Well,
So then the next thing, so the
Classic.
next thing
No,
for,
we're
so the next thing for
all
A woman
Fadeless.
do something against her will.
So then Fadeless.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So here's my question for me and you,
Relatable.
because we're the one who are in the situation.
Hey. And
Right. She talked about how one, the Marker's body, he's got special abilities that he can, pull the life essence from people who end up in the void. Me and you both end up in that void. To much as my dismay that I tried to get out. Me and you both end up in the void. What do you think is gonna happen to us?
That's a good question.
Because the first thing that popped in my head was he would have some type of ability to control us, and we have to turn, and we turn against you guys for however many turns.
Oh,
Maybe. Who knows?
that's interesting.
Yeah, any thoughts? This is why I'm asking you, man.
I mean, I think it
I
would
mean-
be definitely an interesting twist
Yeah, definitely.
if that spell
back
could
up
affect
though.
a
If
character
you
like
guys,
him.
if you were to change, yeah, we have the fucking or the alligator.
It would have to depend on how we.
But we also have. There's also the satyr, and the satyr is.
I mean, but we're in the
Phase would be
fight.
great.
We're in the fight now. They're
Yeah.
wherever they are.
But if you guys do that and we can call upon him somehow, FaZe would be risking a lot just to make sure you guys come back. if she calls upon the satyr.
What?
That's all I
Someone
can
from
say.
background.
On the Stater. Yeah,
Is
like I
he
said,
just
I
shallow?
don't want to spoil anything about my character,
Exactly.
Then don't.
but there is something about him that might make something like that not work, depending on how it was used.
Well-
Like I said, I would that'd be up to the boss.
Sorry, well
So
now
that's-
she has to use it.
Because that's another thing. Like
No.
elves already have a status where they can't be charmed or put to sleep. Like, that's a permanent kind of like status that we have.
Wait, do you have an ability that puts like everyone in an area to sleep or some shit?
No, I mean, well, I don't, but
No.
elves naturally don't get affected. Like we can't be charmed or put to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
why
through
are we talking
magic.
about
Through
this?
magic.
Are
Now, if
we
someone used
planning- are we
fucking like
planning-
chloroform, it'll be a little different.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's just elves, you know, because they got pretty OP base shit. You know, but who knows? We're gonna have to plot and plan that. So then for group 2, then, right? I mean, Akir, I'm pretty sure you caught on spot on about E's plan. But if the plan is to fight, what happens? Like, what do we do? E's the only one so far who's been trying to clear out the fire. The fire is still everywhere else. No one else has tried anything else.
Chaos did as well.
Okay. Then how do you guys see yourselves? One, I have two actually questions actually. One, how do you see yourselves like one fighting this, and or getting out of it? Easy teleport, right? You are in safe distance, but you're not, attack of opportunity. Like, get out of there. But, and I'm pretty sure A2 as well. The problem is Doc, and then your new tavern girl that you guys met. What do you guys do
Who
now?
is absolutely amazing. She is fucking one tapping people. So she's not even a part of the plan. She's got her own thing, bro. She's her own mini boss doing her own thing. Thok, on the other hand, god damn it, he's on his last life already. Like orcs, like when you get hit to like 0 HP, you have a ability that brings you back to 1 HP until you get hit again, and then it's done for you. Then you have to do your whole roll saving things or whatever. So I don't remember. Did he get out?
Yeah.
Chaos or did he get out?
No,
Thok?
everyone's still in the tavern.
No. Did
Everyone's
he
still
get
in there.
away? Did he get away? Because he got hit to where he's 1 HP
No,
using
he's
our.
still in like the middle of a bunch of people.
I
Oh my
healed
fuck.
him. I healed him, so he's not 1 HP anymore. But
Okay.
He's
Depending
still-
on
he's
like,
still in the middle
depending
of everyone.
on, I have the ability to grab him and teleport with him, but it reduces my reduces my move speed by half. Will I do that? Honestly, probably not. But who knows what happens in the campaign?
yeah,
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, then it really rides on
He has
Thok.
a chance.
And then,
He can get out, but it rides on him
I mean,
if
we
Blitzer
have
gets out, but everyone else
have
can fucking
seen
leave.
him. We have seen him before escape against all odds. Back when he first transformed, and like how many people tried to roll to attack him, and he dodged every single one.
6, 7. It was weird. It was absolutely
And so we've seen him escape the odds.
the
and so,
dice gods were on his side.
And so then the next
I have
question
a quick question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't watched in a couple episodes. What's this like tavern person that you're talking about? Is it like an
so-
NPC or?
Yeah, so
NPC,
Raikou made an NPC who basically was like, "Hey, like, meet me at this tavern, so we can give some information and lay low." And then that's who they just met.
Mind you, this whole city is full of cannibals, but no one would know that because we've been fighting.
Which actually he addressed, by the way, and nobody said a goddamn thing about it.
Wait a minute.
No one cared.
cannibals?
Yeah,
Yeah, the whole city's
plot
they're
point-
eating each other.
a plot point where everyone's in the tavern. He went up to the tavern lady, the mom, and the mom was like, "Why are your people eating each other?" And nobody said a
That's-
goddamn thing about it. Just fucking glossed over it.
I'm just like,
I
all right, then.
don't know if y'all noticed, but Blitzer does not really talk a lot. He's more of an action person, so he probably heard it.
Sure.
He just didn't really say shit.
He's
Gellier
just like, I'm
might
gonna
not.
mind my business type shit.
No, I'm talking about y'all motherfuckers. Nobody said a thing. Nobody was like, "Yo, what?"
Gellier might not like the bug, but he still heard the bug say this is a hive. So presumably they're all the same kind of thing as him, and he eats shit. So it's not a surprise that everybody's gonna eat fucking people like Thai does.
I mean, like,
Gelliard's not
because what was going on? Like, the people were being selected and literally being turned into the food that's being served around about in the town.
No, I think the old lady pulled Raikou aside when he went over to the food area and told him that.
No, I think he saw it for himself because it was a little girl, right? E.
Oh, the old lady saved me because I was about to start an argument with the guards,
Mm.
and she like grabbed me by my arm and pulled me to the tavern and gave me the letter that her daughter wanted to meet with me.
But I'm talking about when you found out, that the people, the town eating each other or cannibalism.
Yeah, because they dragged the kid away and probably ate him.
Yeah, so he didn't
That was
see
nice.
firsthand. The lady told him though.
And then when addressed, like I said, nobody's character, not only his characters, but even the fucking the players themselves, like no one says shit. Everyone just kind of let boss kind of answer. It kind of was in La La Land, and just it was never addressed.
I mean, it's grimdark. It's to be expected. Some dark shit.
This
Yeah,
motherfucker,
I
I
Question
immediately
about that,
eyes
all
wide.
things considered.
I immediately eyes wide. It's like, yo. But
But
then the
already
next
blew
one.
up for us, so not
Yeah,
that big of a deal. in
But
the moment.
then the next question that I have, because we didn't need to do one of these in a while, and so the last session, you guys got a replacement. Kate unfortunately had to be replaced, and now Eternaline is here with us. What are you guys' thoughts on Eternaline and his new character Eitsu?
I don't trust the motherfucker.
I feel like he's about to blow his voice out, fucking talking
That's-
like that.
that's how he talks.
24/7, bro.
Is that how he actually
talks
talk?
a lot.
I thought that's how he
No,
actually
no,
talk.
not well. Yes and no. Like when he's just slowing down like the rhythm of his talking, he talks exactly like that.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Shit, I thought he was trying to force that. All right, well, shit. His character's pretty chill. I mean, he automatically jumped in to fight with us when he first met us, so that was. I mean, not a lot of
Not
people
very
would do
smart,
shit like
but I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
he's
to,
cool.
To me, he just seems a guy. He seems like a guy who's just on a constant psychedelic trip and just going through the motions. I fuck with his character. I like it. It's a funny kind of twist because especially the tavern girl was just like, "I'm tracking all of you. Who are you?" And he was just like, "Just here." And I was laughing because he
Ride
had
with
no.
these fine fellows.
Yeah, exactly. He had no proper response, and then someone had to just wrap it up and was like, "Yeah, we met him. He jumped in when we were getting attacked." It was just the funniest. It was just the funniest interaction because you could just everything about him and his character. It just felt like he's just on
He's
a
just there.
constant, psychedelic trip, man. He's just enjoying the motion. He's just enjoying the flow, and I felt that. It's a vibe. I like his character.
Into the ocean.
Chaos, what do you think on Eitsu?
Yellier thinks Eitsu is another, magic user, so he wants to talk to him very badly when this is all over to get more knowledge, as that's his whole thing. I just think he's chill.
Okay.
I like it. I like Eternaline. Is that his name?
Yeah, Eternaline.
I think the main thing. I think the main thing is that he just scared the crap. You scared the crap out of me, because apparently me and him have the same first name, and you called him his first name, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I naturally by reflex just call him by his first name because he's changed
Yeah.
his name so many fucking times throughout the years. When I met him, his name was Uriel. That's kind of what
Yeah, it-
inspired. That's what inspired the J Azriel.
Ah.
It was our whole group that we were some type of like Uriel, Raphael, Raziel, Azrael. That was our original grouping and names. That's why J Azriel was a thing. And he changed his name like 30,000 fucking times. And now it's Eternaline. So I just call him by his government. it's just too much.
Yeah, it's nice to meet somebody with the same name, and he's just a chill guy, and he's a sorcerer, and he's ready to fucking help us do whatever.
Yeah,
I'm upset he was instantly in the crosshairs of Vernon, though. Instantly.
Yeah, no regards of who's man immediately just try to attack him. But also like that's an interesting plot. Like he's a little bit like you, but in the difference where you learn magic and you have to chant spells and shit and through like and channel it through other shit like like books or staffs or staves or whatever. And him, he just has magic innately, it's just in his body, so he doesn't require any type of channel. So kind of the same, but also kind of a tad bit different, And so I think it was just an interesting kind of ad. That's just me. But anything else? Is there kind of anything that people like kind of want to like add on, or kind of like, hey, this is something that I wanted to ask about from this person, or this is what I kind of wanted to say to here, hash out some things. I know Hale has been time and time again, or Stray has been time and time again, ready to take out like Phaelus. There's things we need to need to address for the next campaign as well.
The only thing I'd like to address is there a carriage in that ballroom? Because
I was
it might
I-
be over a bit faster if there's a
Funny
carriage.
enough, that's literally
Yeah.
what Kaylin said.
It'd be funny if was it what's his name again?
Markier.
Markier has like fucking like PTSD, and we just need to like conjure up an image of a carriage, and he just freaks the fuck out.
That would be
All
funny,
We
but
could
that was
do
literally
that,
like, yeah, that was
though.
literally the joke though, because I literally said, Kaylin was talking to Markier, like, dude, I was like, dude, let it go. And I was like, does anyone have like another carriage? And actually, Osiris freaked out. Osiris freaked out at the thought of the carriage, so he has PTSD from
Oh
the carriage.
Yeah. Yeah, Osiris definitely does.
I forgot I hit Osiris.
Knocked him out. He was almost dead.
You
Yeah,
almost
like,
killed him.
he was
Like,
he
wasn't
no
he at
he
one?
was he had to get
No,
picked
I
up.
think he
He was in
did
death saving
die,
throws.
but the fight
He was in
ended, so he was
well
back
no
to
no
1
so
HP.
he was so
Yeah.
you're not dead unless you fail all of your death
Not
saving
yet, death
throws.
saving. I know.
But he was unconscious, what we'll say, knocked out, and he was on death saving throws. Yeah,
That's
so
wild.
he definitely has PTSD.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I caused it, and I feel bad.
Hey, it was great. Fucking
But
Phaelus
at
should have
least-
thrown me in there. He should have thrown me in that fucking path of doom. But yeah, but Stray, is there anything like you probably wanna address as well, especially to to Phaelus and Desker, because y'all got beef. There was the angelic talk that you guys had in the beginning. We thought you guys had something, and all of a sudden became real adamant that Hale and Duskor just cannot get along.
Well, she fucking lied to me
Oh?
because she told no in our little angelic chat thing.
Well, I'm saying like
'Cause she said
because
that
we didn't
she's not-
get any information.
Oh yeah, you don't know about that. Well, she had told me that she's not like for the God King or with like against him or for him, like is what she told me. And then later on, she's like, "I'm the God King's little servant boy or girl."
All right, so,
So-
Stray, what was the thought process then behind that?
She lied
that
to me.
chat?
I don't know. This random was trying to get information from me, so I lied to him.
Valid,
It's
Because he
random.
started
Fair
bad
enough.
mouthing the God King.
valid. All right, fucking. What about anybody else? Anybody else need anything they need to address? Anything they wanna? Because I know he already said we had to say about thigh or two thigh. Well, anybody else? Nothing.
Vernon, you're a
Perfect.
bitch.
Oh man, fucking hell, yeah. Next,
Yes.
so then one of the finals is this. One of my biggest is I'm trying to be able to word this correctly without it sounding like it was a repeat. It is a different question, but just kind of similar. And this next direct campaign is the better question. Group 1, Group 2, starting with Group 2, of course. What are we hoping for in this next direct? Because we talked about what we
Story.
hope to come. All right, story. I mean, I would hope you guys at some point
Fucking lore.
get to the fucking dragon. You know what I mean? Get out of this
Yeah, like-
fucking whatever the fuck clusterfuck you guys are
What
in.
if the dragon is like a mommy with a fucking human form? But we won't know. 'cause,
Oh
you know,
my god.
I don't know.
I mean,
A2
it is a god, so it might be able to change forms.
I don't know.
Imagine.
A2 made
You
it
niggas
pretty.
ain't play Elden Ring?
A2 made it pretty clear that gods are not gods, but dragons are just asshole beings that just want destruction.
Well, it
No.
is.
Maybe he's an
uh,
asshole being.
Yeah.
Sorcerers are known to be high and mighty about their magic and their innate magic, so maybe he's just fucking self-righteous and shit. Maybe he just wants dragons to be exactly like him. Maybe he's a destructive force in nature.
Okay, so then the question then for then
Making
chaos then what
excuses.
are you hoping for in this next direct campaign? Like, what are we hoping for?
Do you mean session or campaign?
Good session, yeah.
Oh, it's a lick.
That's why I was confused.
Say it again.
Yeah.
The boss just said something in the chat.
Oh,
It's a lick.
Lich
I don't know
dragon.
how to Lich,
Lich dragon.
Like
So
Lich
it's a
Dragon,
undead.
Fortisax
It's a
from
undead.
Elden Ring?
it's an undead dragon.
Oh.
I'm on
You don't
to
need to
you,
be touching
boss.
that.
Undead necromancer
Well-
dragon kind of type being.
Oh, so
So
he's
it's
in
just
charge of the
bonus?
horde. Got it.
Ooh.
Could be.
Somebody just punched that bitch.
So with boss battle, since you were here, how you doing? By the way, thank you for we understand that you couldn't be here, but we understand that you are here. Is there anything that
Dragon.
Is there
Nut dragon?
anything that you
Yeah.
kind of hope to kind of be like added on within these next, campaigns or these next sessions? I would say.
I just want to finish my crafting, bro. That's it. I
Yeah.
just want to
By the
finish
way,
that shit.
what did he
I wanna
message
see it
you?
too.
What did he message you about,
Bro,
that?
he said, yeah, I don't even know if I should say it, but it's annoying, man. It's blocked.
How long did it take until we see what you finish crafting?
It's
a better
gonna be
question.
a while.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
while.
while.
There's a nut dragon. Can I voice act the nut dragon?
He said, "I'm trying to." He said, "Oh, so one thing that the DM is looking for. He's trying to get a total party kill."
What?
What?
Damn.
So
Hey,
it's
he might get that with group 2.
Yeah.
Or group 1, we got 19 people we're facing here. If we don't figure out a
that's
plan,
fair.
that's gonna
I
be
mean,
us.
I started cooking with the plan. Maybe we could try that. I don't know.
I mean, but like one of your
sure
people
Bayless
didn't
is
just
I
toss
have an idea.
themselves in the middle
We'll
of
have to
everything.
find out on Saturday.
I wonder if there's a way we can turn his army against him.
I mean, we probably could.
We could convince his followers.
Animal handling.
Hey,
or
your
whatever.
boss is a bitch. You should fight for us instead. It
Maybe
might
we
work.
just-
You never know.
So I was
Maybe
wrong.
we
I have a
can
plus.
take
I
that
was
conversation.
wrong. I have a +4
Maybe
in my
we
deception.
should put
We
tape
could try having a
over
conversation with them
like
to do
Phaelis'
that.
character's mouth, and then we can start thinking about strategy and stuff. 'Cause he's gonna ruin all your plans.
Yeah, he might fuck around
So-
and say
I don't
Markir's true
know.
name or some shit. Give him a fucking buff.
You're
I
a
look
Marquis.
forward to raising the
Mama.
stakes. Wait, another thing is that I look forward to raising the stakes and seeing how you guys respond.
Oh.
He did not say respawn. He said resond. I would like that to be known.
Maybe I'll give Phaedrus permission to say the bride's name 10 times.
Yeah.
No.
To be honest,
Thank you.
to be honest,
Fire.
boss, I was 100% hoping that you would just absolutely like try to nuke the fucking group 1.
Why?
I mean,
Wow.
honestly,
Because your
I thought
actions have
so.
consequences. It's not like Kaylin wanted it to happen, but actions have consequences.
Listen, I'm not even supposed to be in this fucking room.
Yeah.
I
was standing outside minding my fucking business.
mean, I wasn't supposed to
I-
fall in the pit of darkness.
I just came across a woman falling from the sky. I was looking for me some flies, but no.
Yeah, motherfucker, I want bomb.
God. The fucking fox told me to go this way, and I
And
went
so
this
I
way.
will,
And
so
then
I will,
instantly
I will,
thought, what a
I will
shithole of a
ask our
planet.
DM here then. Is DM? All right, this is a question that can be answered now, and we can either get our hopes up if we, whatever. Can we expect, a session where, eventually group 1 and group 2 finally meet and we stick together?
God, I hope not.
Stream slates is gonna be minutes.
Hope
to
not.
eliminate.
I have 20 fucking minutes for like each turn in combat because there's so many people need to
Oh,
go.
God.
Right?
I know, right?
Wait,
Oh
what
my
the-
god.
Combat will
That
be a
would be-
nightmare, and that's the only
I
reason
want
why
more
we
A
wouldn't
few
have-
people die from each group before we meet each other.
That would be
I want
crazy.
more scandal. Scandals.
I'd be fine
hope-
with like someone falling through a pit.
I
And
said
then
he
having
asked
to
he asked
join
he asked
everyone.
he asked to repeat the question. I said, do we see, at some point group 1 and group 2 like officially combining? Or are we just gonna be separate throughout the rest of the campaign?
cough.
Because then I also feel like a lot of that time then, that 4 hours of stream could be used of just, instead of like having to take that 10, 15, 20-minute break in between, that whole 4 hours could be just used for just anything else. Here it could be used for that. It could be used for that fight.
Second
Then.
day or a second group to a different day.
That becomes harder on me in my scheduling.
Yeah, but why do you have to be there for group 2?
Streaming.
Kier can do
Doesn't
the
Akira
streaming.
have stream key?
I
Boss
do.
could also do the streaming if he wants to.
I don't think
Or-
his computer can handle it. That's why it's always been me.
A stream?
True.
Dog, we know his computer setup. we know his computer
But
setup.
again, Akira has the key. I don't know why you have to.
He says
Oh.
he says absolutely.
Our
And he
parties will
said
most likely split into multiple groups.
Oh.
Very
man.
interesting.
That-
split into
That
multiple
sounds
groups.
nice.
that might
Like
be
smaller groups?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
and
like
then
how it
we
was
all
at the very, like
run
how it was at the very start, which
together.
I don't know. That was a fucking.
But will we mix and match? Is what my question is, or will it be like group 1 splits into another 2 groups, and then group 2 splits into a few more groups.
I was gonna
Or we
say,
have like mixed match.
I was
that'd
gonna
be
say, if we die,
Whoever I end up with, I'm gonna kill.
if we die, I'm pretty
Let's
sure
do
we
it.
get to have a second character. So it would be interesting if we
Oh, we
had
do.
people swap groups when they died.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
if boss does let us get a second chance
a
with the second
mismatch.
character,
We mix and
imagine
match.
they swap us around. So like I might be in group 2 with you guys in Hale.
Or just to
Stray's other
a such of like, well, you know, multiple different groups, but then also like people from group 1 are going to eventually, because he says absolutely about coming together as well.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna come together at some point, but then also people from group 1 are gonna then switch into group 2, and then we're split up again, and then probably even split up into smaller groups where there might be a mix and match of some from group 1 being together with some from group 2, and playing into smaller groups. It'll
I
be
feel like
interesting.
that would be pretty cool.
It'll be interesting. We'll have to get together or be able to plan it better than how we were at the start, or at least for group 1, because that was a difficult one when it came to time. And if we just say like, well, but then again, we did have a hard set time, but lately we've just been saying like fuck it all the time, and just going till we go. And whenever boss stops us. And so I mean, if we keep it like that, I feel like even then it won't be a problem. That's interesting.
Well,
though.
had a blast talking to all of you. You know, it was very fun. I gotta go. Gotta head out to the gym before I get up for work tomorrow. So all y'all have a wonderful night. Hopefully
Yeah,
see
tell
y'all
me what to
later.
do.
All right, never mind. You do what you gotta do, bro.
Alright,
Motherfucker ain't got no gains.
Damn.
he never lets me say bye. Jesus Christ, such an
You
asshole.
blame him?
I mean, that's kind of how he's always been. But
Lucky he said about anyone.
dog, to be honest, facts. He don't even do that half the time. He just dips.
Bye, 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 bye.
So that's actually growth that he actually said goodbye.
That don't baby,
He that motherfucker who you be just talking to, and then all of a sudden, like you look in the you look in the call and just see that he's gone. And be like, how long this motherfucker
Boss,
gone for?
I have a question for the DM.
All right, go ahead, ask away.
Can we get more scandals?
Scandals
I
how?
want to see this
Like,
frog get
scandals
down and
how?
dirty with the crocodile.
Like
The
what is
ghost
like scandal? A
crocodile?
scandal can literally be
Yeah.
I got
anything.
an
Like,
idea.
scandals how? What do you hope?
Drama.
I have a good idea for a scandal.
She
Wow.
wants. She
Hey.
says so, boss. She says that she
Why don't we
wants
bring
more
the crazy
scandals.
bitch and Kaylin's backstory into it? That'd be a scandal.
Hey, first of all, let's not do that.
What?
If we bring the crazy
Feel
bitch,
free to use that idea.
first of all,
boss.
that would be a scandal. But then 2, that would be a traumatic experience for Kaylin.
I
like,
love to see
like
it.
when is somebody's like boo thing randomly gonna appear, and then like
What?
the
Yeah, it's
drama's gonna
possible.
happen? Like,
Yeah, with the gross
give me the
Well,
drama.
that's the thing. But if you want, if you want
No.
scandals between characters, you gotta
This-
talk with the other
this is
characters and be
not-
like, hey. you
This
know?
is not fucking Audric. What the fuck?
I think it's a
Trying to
perfect
get
ship,
down to
and
the
you
ghost
should do
I
it.
think it's a great
The Paco Gator.
scandal.
I've only got one boo thing, and that's divine justice.
I mean, yeah,
Oh
there's that.
yeah, baby.
But then you can also like set
Monks are
scandals.
celibate.
Huh?
Said monks don't practice that. Sorry.
Aren't you trying to meet Hale though? So you can fucking.
It's an angel.
Because she's
Bring
Bring me,
back-
bring me closer to God.
The
The
fact that he
crocodile
had,
gator.
the fact
Like he might be a
that,
monk, but he's not a very good monk when it comes to that part.
the fact that he had an immediate answer. Though,
Who are
was absolutely
you?
wicked.
Wait, what does that mean?
Weren't you the one who was the
Dude said,
fucking
show
What's
me
that
the
mean?
love.
cavalry witch and her mom?
Wait, someone's
I don't know
significant
what
other
you're
in
talking
cast 1 is very close, very very close.
Someone's significant
Is
other
it
in
me?
Cast One.
Oh.
Yo, who's got the wife?
What?
Okay, interesting.
Wait a minute.
Justice is in group 1?
Wait a
Because
minute.
my character does not have a significant other to this point in time. The only one who did was
Mine-
Larka. So far, of what I knowledge.
Oh.
From knowledge.
Oh.
knife.
Larka was
I
Larka was
know.
literally engaged. That's
No,
not
I know.
good,
I
yeah.
said,
Hey,
oh.
Oh, you got an angel boyfriend out there somewhere that's trying to fucking kill us?
Stray.
Unless
Hmm?
someone named Divine Justice is in group 2, I don't think so.
I mean,
Coco?
I.
You got
No,
a frog
I don't-
boyfriend?
No.
Wait,
Alright,
I
then
mean,
I
I
might
probably, I
crocodile.
mean,
Wait,
I
what
mean,
if it is Coco?
Fizz got around with some other beings before she turned
I'm
into
telling
a
you
frog,
guys, it's
so
the
I don't
crocodile.
know. It's not
Telling
the
you.
fucking crocodile.
What if
Unless
it
it's
is, though?
someone from Osiris's backstory. I
It's
know who it is.
alligator. It's the
Yeah, it could either. The only potential that it could be is either Larka or Osiris at this point.
Wait,
Wait
what
a
if it's-
minute.
Mm.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
It's the Briar Bride.
Because one, I can definitely tell you that Kaylin at this
Who's
point in
married to
time
the
does
Briar
not.
Bride?
I think Larka's got something going on, man.
Because it has to deal with her
I can't
deal.
figure her character out.
It's got to
man.
deal with her deal. Her whole deal, the fact that she made a deal with the Briar Bride that her fucking true love would last forever. Exactly. He even questioned. He said, "Is love truly everlasting?"
Groom
It's
at
Larka.
this
I'm telling you
Briar Groom,
now.
ooh.
The whole point of the deal was like she made a bet with the fucking Briar Bride that's saying that her and her little fiance would be together forever, and then he fucking ditched her and fucking did some diabolical shit. And now the deal is fucking over. She lost the deal, so now she needs to
Do
die
we
or
know
figure
what
something
that-
out.
Like,
Maybe it's Larka's
do we have any
So
info
somebody-
on what is
somebody's
going on with her
gotta-
old boo thing? Or
Maybe
Only
someone
Larka.
needs to
Larka's only
marry
shared that.
moment,
Larka's only
though.
shared that with me and Elvish. I don't think anyone else is listening to the conversation. I know
Maybe-
Fizz speaks Elvish. but
That
he-
is something that we haven't really thought about. Why is she called the Briar Bride? Because all we know about her is that she's the God King's mother.
But
but
she
she's
had a
called
fucking
the
husband.
Briar Bride. That
She had
means
a
there is
fucking
She's gotta have
husband.
a husband. Yeah,
the Briar
that's what I'm
Groom.
saying.
Nigga, the God King had a dad.
So who is it?
In the
That's the whole
backstory,
point.
I know,
Cade
that's
was
what
the
I'm saying. I'm
dad.
saying there has to be,
Dead
obviously, but I'm saying there has to be significance for her in her creepy monster form
But what
to being
he's-
called the
what if
Briar
it's-
But
Bride.
what the
Well,
What if
question
it's the
was,
Marquise?
though,
all the visions.
Her husband doesn't
Oh!
necessarily have to
Wait a
be the
minute.
God
What
King's
if,
dad.
what if the
Coco.
husband's the Marquise?
No, first of all,
What?
Haley, he's not a Marquise. His name is just Markier.
Well, whatever. Marquise.
It don't matter.
Marquise.
I mean,
But what if? So are you
Marquise.
saying? What you're saying? What if the Markier is the Briar Bride's
Marquise
husband,
from
or
the
what if it's
trenches.
Larka's fiance?
But either.
It's probably Larka's fiance, but I was
That's
saying
either.
the groom of the Briar Bride doesn't necessarily have to be the God King's dad.
Mark.
But
Could be
even
someone that
then,
came after.
the
No,
I mean, you guys
husband-
remember all the
husband
visions,
of-
right?
the husband of the Briar Bride, right, wouldn't really need permission to. Oh, I'm not gonna say that out loud. That sounds
Well,
horrible.
I think he meant someone from like one of the
Permission to
characters.
enter
That
my
way, wait a
home.
minute. That sounded extremely
brothers.
wrong, by the way.
Exactly.
First
Right.
of all,
Oh,
regardless if you're married or not, consent is needed. Can't just
LootLore does
enter.
not condone
I
the
don't
act
know,
of
she might be a
not
little
giving
slut.
consent.
We're all in there. We're all
I mean, she
Oh, that's
consented to
true.
it. She let us in.
yeah, she just freely let us up in that shit, bro.
That's
like,
6 people at the same time.
All right, let's stop. We're removing this.
she clearly did
We're
let us up.
removing this, by the way.
We all up in there. I mean, fucking.
We are removing
Tail is
this.
all up in her guts
Anyway.
anyways.
I'm in that shit, bro.
You are in
Anyway.
her guts, man.
Anyway. Moving on. The scandal. So yeah, the scandal. So Larka's fiance is nearby. You know what I mean? And that
Why
could
the
what?
fuck was there an old Navy out on Lootlore?
Because we got
Get
commercials,
this shit
man.
outta here.
We got
Get
Sponsorship,
commercials.
this
baby.
Old Navy shit out of here.
She's saying that because she works for Old Navy, but fucking we got
Yeah,
commercials,
probably.
man.
God.
But so it's gonna have to deal with Larka and her deal. So I guess the only way to avoid not dying,
Maybe Larka needs to get married
maybe
to avoid her deal.
well the deal was about her true love everlasting, and it clearly
yeah,
didn't.
exactly. Well, I mean, she can always find another true love, and it can be everlasting.
He could marry
Oh, I
Justice and
wonder
become
what
an
would
angel.
happen if he's not alive anymore.
Yeah.
Would that break the deal?
No, because you can find another true love,
Well,
technically.
he's not alive.
Technically
if he
speaking.
strayed from Justice, I probably killed him. If he's a bad person.
He said, "Are we sure it's Andy? You motherfucker! If it's me, I will
It's
never
us.
forgive you. If
Oh,
it is, we're in the land of the dead, and it's fucking me. First of all, I know I am going to have a breakdown, and Kaylin is going to have a breakdown. So, let's put an end
Oh,
to
We're on
this.
the
okay.
same boat.
Let's put an end to
Wait.
the scandal. The only one who knows the
Wait.
story to the fullest is Faithless. Yeah, he's the only one who
Wait.
generally knows the backstory, and Boss, of course.
Wait,
But
wait.
Just
I think I
know,
might know
just
who it
know
is.
there's still a lot of Kalen's backstory. A lot was shared about Kalen, but that's a lot of Kalen's backstory still has not been shared. He's got like basically 2.
To my knowledge, it should not be me, but
But
no.
because then if it a dog, I'm already preparing for the worst at that point, dude. Because if it is gonna be, that's gonna be ugly. That's gonna be bad. I can already see Kalen's reaction to it. Anyway, moving on from that.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
It would just be more lore,
Damn, it's
more
already
lore about
midnight.
Kalen. It'll be more lore about fucking Kalen that just gets released out there.
Oh, more.
Rambling and scraping.
God.
More.
I guess we know who's the main character.
For real.
That's if. That's if.
About it.
Well, sorry that I tried to, build the bond of actually trying to trust each other. So I shared about myself a little
number
bit.
4.
And the only other one who did was like kind of Osiris. Phaelus kind of gave some well, that's great. You have every right to give some bullshit off, but he gave some bullshit off. Hale, we already know everything we need to know about fucking Hale.
I have 13 fucking pages for my backstory.
Yeah, we already know everything we know. We already know everything we need to know about Hale. I know, well, at least Kalen knows a good portion of fucking Endies, but not like the rest of it. And then Fizz, Kalen doesn't care. Well, I'll say this. Kalen is extremely intrigued. However, Kalen just doesn't. He's done with the forest, and he's done with the animals in that forest. After Audric, it
Well-
ruined it. After Audric, he's so done.
Well. Oh, someone else left.
Yeah, Draku.
Marcus tired of our
was
bullshit.
I mean, honestly, I want to go too.
Yeah, which we're about to we're at the end anyway.
Tired.
Because there goes Stray. So with that being said, right, everything else is gonna have to find out like on Saturday. Is the only thing left we can actually say to that. And so, come Saturday, of course, the original times, 09:45, PM. That's at 09:45. It would be more like 21, but 9:45 PM EST. Wherever that is, PST, CST. I'll have to figure it out. It's like 6:45 PST. Don't know about Central. It's like what, an hour, 2 hours ahead?
Central.
It's
It's
like
an
an hour
hour.
behind us, I think.
So
It's
8.
like 7. Oh yeah, sorry, 8. Yeah, 8.
8.
Whatever.
And then
I
MST
said
is
what? What?
MST.
Fuck is
Yeah,
that?
you said
Yeah, what's
MST?
Emmett?
What the fuck is
Mountain
MST?
Standard Time,
What the fuck?
like for people who live in New Mexico.
No, they're still. Wait a minute. What?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Listen. Okay, Detroit Public Schooling. I only learned Detroit Public Schooling. I only learned PST, CST, and literally EST.
So
MST is a real thing, but it's not in Mexico, I don't think.
it's a New